Good evening, VPG! Monday night, which means 3 more streams to get through, and it's the weekend. Welcome, VPG UK Premier, VPG Cup, also known as the Pro Series. That's a great start. And then, of course, is VPG Esports Premier, all for you tonight. 4 games as per usual. Welcome in. I am one half of Pro Clubs Weekly, aka 8ball, and this stream is on behalf of VPG. The clue is right underneath me. Right, Mr. Delosa has chosen Team COALESCE, who are on an absolute tear at the moment, top of Elite C, and they are 5th in the VPG UK Premier after I'm going to say a tricky start. I'm also going to say their form on stream is not great. So they will be, look, we picked these guys back up. We tried to get them on last week. Trying to do the scheduling is literally one of the most difficult things about doing all of this, by the way. Because sometimes it lines up so nicely, and sometimes it takes like a whole week for it to line up nicely. But COALESCE, usually when someone is facing up against EXITO, it's usually pretty nice. Although I did get a lovely message from Smith about 5 minutes ago, the EXITO manager, saying please leave us alone. So I love getting little love letters like that, little love notes. He's up front tonight. Maybe that's why he doesn't want us to watch him, eh? I did politely remind him that they had not kept a clean sheet in their last 6 games, which is probably why they're on. Lots of goals. Although last time these two played in this league, it was 0-0. That seems to be a running theme at the moment. But that is your first game, and that should be in about 2 or 3 minutes. Following that, it is the Pro Series, the VPG Cup. It's the only cup, so it's a VPG Cup. One of our favourites to watch. It's NOVENTRA. They are taking on Optimal, and if you watched the LAN, if you were there for the LAN, you should know all about these guys. Interestingly enough, NOVENTRA is made up of like half the Lincoln side that were there as well, so hey. That should be a banger. It's knockout football. Round of 16, we are so close to the quarterfinals, semi-finals, finals. You know how cup football goes. That is game number 2. Again, someone's gotta go. And if we need penalties like we did last week, we will do penalties. And then we're on to the big boys. It is VENTUCORP back from Thursday. They impress us so much that they get to put their good form on the line against MISA Esports, the Monstars of VPG. That'll be a good game. That is a roundabout. Don't let that time fool you there. Viner, welcome in. Danny Connolly, look, I even watch you on my days off. You were there yesterday. I saw you. I just can't get enough. I don't think we'll have you on tomorrow, funnily enough, unless you've got a real banger. Unless it's like top of the table clash, which it probably will be. VENTUCORP 9:15, not 10:15. I hope to be off by 9:15. I got bedtime. I'll work tomorrow. And then the main event of the evening, Class taking on MBD. Look, we'll get into all the stats as and when, but just know 2 losses in 33 games for those guys. They are being hosted by Class tonight, so a little bit of a positive for Class. It's Class know this is going to be a tall order. They are 8th. They are 8th in the VPG Esports Premier, and I think that's all you need to know about this Class side. Said it once, and I'll say 100 times. People don't like playing Class, and hopefully for a Class fan or Class player, Class owner, whatever you need, hopefully that falls into the camp of MBD again tonight. Let me just let them know we are ready to go. But that is your main event of the evening. That should be around about 9:15 tonight. But the pressing matter is this. The return of COALESCE. No losses in 11 and 6 wins in that 11. they are moving on up the table and they are looking good in Elite. And of course, if you win VPG Elite, you go and play in that esports Premier. So we may well be seeing lots of these boys for quite some time. See you back Thursday then. Black Sheep EXITO on Thursday. You heard it here first. One for the ages. But first, they have to concentrate on these boys, COALESCE, who, again, have been in sensational form. And I want to concentrate on those two strikers tonight, Yoran and Elliot. Look, you would have heard me banging on about them many a time. Because they're so good. And their stats don't lie. This was before the season we were saying this. This was week 1, week 2. Yoran is a goal machine. 29 goals this season in 33 games. Really, Yoran? Really? That's incredible. That's obscene, that is. And Elliot, 28 assists and 20 goals as well. So the pair of them, by my dodgy maths, have got more goal contributions than appearances, which for a strike partnership, if you've got one of those players in your side, it's good. They've got 2. And to be fair, EXITO, like I said, we have them on all the time, so you know about all their players. But breaking news tonight, no Devo. So Connolly is up front with his gaffer Smudger, and Brad Sheeran continues his stint in centre midfield. Devo actually moves out to that right-hand side of midfield, and Tommy will be the lone CDM. Viner back in tonight. Kiko being in good form as well. Dizzy, of course, dons the gloves for the side in 3rd place. Are prolific playing today. I never know if someone's trolling when they do that. No, they're not playing. I'll assume you don't know. They're not playing. No, they disbanded. Which I'm sure you know, Hydra. I'm sure you know. Right then, it is EXITO in the white with black shorts from right to left. They are 3rd place in the VPG UK Premier, taking on COALESCE, who are in sensational form right now. They're in the all-purple kit. That is it, Toulouse or Anderlecht? One of the two. They're in 5th place as things stand. The UK Premier table will get up at halftime, maybe, depending on the amount of action. Is actually ridiculous at the moment. Connolly had a chance to slide that through, and he has got a lot of assists this season. I haven't written it down, but I know it's around about 20 assists this season. I'm surprised he didn't play that one through, actually. Not forcing anything too early on. But yeah, that league table, it's anyone's. It's I said at the beginning of the season, it's going to be the closest title race we've had in a very long time. Wesley does well. Into striker's feet. Elliot helps it around the corner. Kiko dispossesses, and then it's picked up by XM and fires it out of play. That strike partnership, worryingly for EXITO, already linking up. Muffin tidies up for COALESCE. Kite into Mutastic. Mutastic is their highest rated player this season, the central centre-back, the signing from Phoenix. A very, very good player. Muffin to Cole. Renwick, big switch out to his gaffer, Tom Kite. Westy, back to the gaffer. Down the line it goes. Good ball. Gladwell is their 2nd highest rated player, by the way, in case you wanted to know. Cole. Elliot, turns on a sixpence. Heads towards goal. Slight suspicion of offside. Brods, yeah, it was. Devo back there defending. Look, he's been dropping off a lot this season when he's been playing up front with Connolly. I get he's a very, very good player and he can play in multiple positions. Are they going to miss him up front? I guess time will tell. Having him out wide midfielder, like I said, the way he drops in, I have no qualms about his ability to play wide midfielder. It's just about whether or not they're going to miss him up front. Cole, good feet from that man. Turns back inside, but XM is there. Club's coins gets dispossessed. Space opens up for Muffin. Into the box. Squares it across. XM is there again. Ball goes long. It's all COALESCE at the moment. Brod's back in the team as well. I think he missed the last 2 streams. Despite being quite high up on the goals and assists rankings for this COALESCE side. They're going to be able to head that down. It is the man in the spotlight right now, Brods. Kiko to XM. Who is XM? I'm sure it's someone we know. Chris C down the line to the gaffer, Smudger. Connolly to Bread, looking for a ball in behind. The man had made the run. He was miles offside, so Bread had to hold on to it. A rare venture forward for EXITO early on. Tommy, though, is going to unlock this defense as he finds Smudger. Chris on the overlap. Tom Kite is there, and a big clearance. Viner does well. Bread with a bit of space to operate in. Comes inside to Tommy. EXITO happy just to keep the ball. Taking that pressure off. Bread Sheeran over the top. Mutastic with the initial clearance. Gladwell heads it back into danger inadvertently, but does then complete the clearance. Almost 30 minutes in. Stalemate so far. Not too much to write home about. It's got a top of the table clash feel to it. And no doubt it will be a moment of magic that breaks the deadlock. Smudger into Club's Coins. Has arguably the first shot of the game. Is that the first shot of the game? High wide and not too handsome as I try and fish this thing out of my eyeball. Mutastic to the gaffer. Seeing a lot of switch in the play of COALESCE. Like I said, 0 losses in their last 11. Top of Elite C, and you can see why as Brods shows that whole back line a clean set of heels and shows the goalkeeper the ball in the back of the net. It is 1-0. There's Brods, the man we've been desperate to see all season, and this is why the low driven finds the back of the net against a world-class goalkeeper in Dizzy. Not an easy thing to do, but my god, did he make that look easy. Team COALESCE draw first blood, and Mutastic has to head away there. The boys in purple strike first. Chris C, far side. Good step over. Bit of space to operate in. Takes on a couple of men. Gives it to his gaffer. Squares it across. Instant reply. It's Dancing Dog, a.k.a. Connolly, for his 21st of the season. Game well and truly on. EXITO looks slightly offended that COALESCE took the lead there, and Smudger now slides it through to the goal scorer. Roulettes gets it back. What a 1-2. Those two combining nicely. Not over yet. Bread Sheeran plays it off against the man on the floor. Dancing Dog goes for goal. Bread Sheeran goes for goal. And it is COALESCE who hold on in there now. A complete flip of the script. Chris, every single time you message in here. I hope you're good, mate. All jokes aside, I hope you're good. XM into Connolly. Smudger back to Club's Coins. Over the top it goes. Mutastic, great defending. Henk in goal tonight for COALESCE. Nothing he could do about that Connolly goal. It was squared across. Some would say a slightly sweaty. Not me though. Any goal that goes in on stream, I am more than thankful for. I'm not sure I should be up on anything bigger than a kind of 21-inch screen. Half time. Let's put that to the test, shall we, Chrissy? Let's put that to the test. It is one apiece. The game really did come to life from that goal from Brods. I mean, look, we've been desperate to see that man. Desperate to see that man. And that is why. Yoran and Elliot, they had such a good start to this game. They've gone quiet, but a lot has to do with that EXITO backline. Tommy as well in front of it. Just mopping a lot of stuff up. XM, best player on the pitch at the moment. Kiko and Viner as well doing their part. At the moment, it is playing out like a top-of-the-table clash. It is 5th, plays 3rd, respectively, of course. And it's a game where no side can afford to drop points. So normally you get a bit of a chess match when that happens. And look, these two sides, masters of chess. COALESCE unbeaten in 11. EXITO unbeaten in 6 as well. And as I said in the intro too, no clean sheets in those last 6. No clean sheet again tonight for those. And that's why they're always on stream. They're always good for a goal or two. Whether it be in the opposition net or their own net. Right, housekeeping. EXITO in the white from left to right in the second half. And VENTUCORP looking like the old Dream Team kit. That'll aid you if you know what Dream Team is. Then I'm sure, much like myself. Oh, tell you what, Cole squares it across. Uran, he's a fox in the box. It's what he does. And architects of their own downfall are EXITO. Ball given away very high up. Chrissy, do not message in the chat. I know you're there and I know you're excited. Don't do it. Team COALESCE restore the lead. Just as I was talking about being old. Literally talking about being old. Elliot slides it in behind. Do you know what? Fair play. Fair play. Uran constantly playing on the shoulder. And Elliot, like I said, 28 assists this season already. Dangerous, dangerous front two. And the front two at the moment have done their job. Along with Brods, of course. It's all about this back line now for Team COALESCE, he says, as Elliot slides it through to Uran. I mean, a third goal here. They would bite your hand off for, I'm sure. But a second half clean sheet wins it for Team COALESCE. That is the bottom line. Smudger on the half turn. Slides it through. Renwick does well. Henk goes long to Broads. Just about. Look at that clearance, by the way. 55 minutes. Plenty of time to go for EXITO, by the way. I always say, if you're going to concede, you might as well do it early on. Then you know what you've got to play with. There's nothing like conceding in that kind of last 5-10 minutes. And not having enough time to get back into the game. As Tom Kite can't keep that in. Positively for COALESCE at the moment, 2 of their top 3 players are centre-backs. Their highest rated players. Mutastic and the Gaffer leading by example. Same on the other side. Smudger is in that top 3 for EXITO. And I tell you what, if that ball had got through there, you'd have been looking at assist of the season. Smudger in behind, loses out. Gaffer versus Gaffer. Tom Kite got that big boss man build. Muffin loses out to Bread. Far side is on, and Renwick. I tell you what, it's as good as a goal, that interception, because they had the overload on the far side. The ball wasn't perfect, but Renwick still had a lot to do. Are the signs there for EXITO? They hit back immediately the first time. Not done so yet, but like I said, time is definitely on their side. Connolly look for that reverse instead. Muffins clears. Kiko heads it down. When does the kitchen sink come out, boys and girls? That is the question. EXITO, again, we'll look at the league table afterwards, because I think the teams in the second game are called 5, so we'll have a bit of time. No sides at the moment can afford any slip-ups, and Cole plays over the top to Elliot on the receiving end. I tell you what, XM took a big risk there. It paid off. It paid off because they got possession back, but we saw a couple of soft penalties at the weekend in real life, in the Premier League. Thank God VAR's not. Imagine VAR in VPG, by the way. 1, too many acronyms, and 2, just utter chaos. Utter chaos. Big switch to Viner. Takes it down on the thigh. Gives it to Brad Sheeran, who's gone from wide midfielder to centre midfielder this second half of the season. And he's doing well. And I know that because we watch him every week. XM into Clubs Coins. Down the line it goes to Devo, who's been very quiet over on that far side this second half. Viner looking for feet. Goes inside. Forced inside. Bread now manages to get it through to his Gaffer, but Cole is there again, having a good game. Loses out just about. Manages to win it back, though. Tommy in there with a vengeance, and Smudger's got it 25 yards out. Gives it to Connolly. Good turn in the box. Brods gives it to Cole, and off goes the counter-attack for the boys in the Harchester purple. 14 minutes to go. I mean, I tell you what, I'm no EXITO fan. Well, I am, but I'm impartial. That last 20 minutes has gone quick. I'm sure it's gone very, very slow for COALESCE. Down the line from Cole. Elliott, first time ball in. There are players lining up there. Kiko does well, because if that ball had come back across, Gladwell inside to Elliott, turns on it, looking for the ball over the top. Devo back there defending. The ginger afro of Brad Sheeran can't find a pass, and 10 minutes to go. COALESCE look good value for this lead so far. There's the win probability for you. 8% for EXITO. I mean, I feel like 10 minutes to go, they take a draw here, but we've seen EXITO do some crazy things this season. Plus, Chrissy's in the chat as well, so it never ends well. Well, it doesn't usually end well. Ball comes through to Devo. What a save! And on the follow-up is Club's Coins. Right place, right time. And bang on. I'm so sorry, Chrissy. Bang on with the comms as well. It was a fantastic save from Henk. Deserved better. Tipped it onto the post, but I tell you what. Fortune favours the intelligent, because that run into the box on the potential rebound almost deserved a goal, I'll be honest with you. VAR. Ball in behind for Uran. It might very well not be over yet. I just don't know which way it's going to go. Cole into Uran. Westy. Viner, excellent work. Excellent work. Gladwell. Westy, the centre midfielder on the byline in the 88th minute. That's what we want to see. Tom Kite, excellent win. Edges, gives it to Brods. Dizzy makes the save and holds it as well, which, as we now know, is very important. Mutastic wins that initial knockdown, but the ball falls at the feet of the dangerous Connolly. Slides it through to Smudger, gets goal side. Looks for the return pass. It's going to fall. Oh, the shot was blocked. Mutastic hooks it away, and the referee, I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why. The referee, just carry on playing. Just carry on playing. Desmond, 2-2. Team COALESCE. The win will come, Christian boys. The win will come, I'm sure of it. I dared go back and have a look how many that is now, boys. But it's not a loss. No losses in the last 12. It's not a win, but they want ground to be made up on that top 4, especially that top 3 as well. And we can go and have a look at the league table too, which, again, like I said, it makes for such good reading. We said this was going to be one for the ages. A win there, wow, really opens up that title race. There's still so much football to be played as well. Let me move my big head out of the way. There you go. By my dodgy maths, that's 42 games to be played, so a lot more football to come. Class leading the way, always the bridesmaid. Say less. Mercia, EXITO, we've just seen now. Black Sheep, lots of games in hand for them at the moment. And of course, COALESCE. You would think it would probably stop at COALESCE, but Unity, Orex, Gala, Bunny Club, Phoenix. I don't want to go any further than that because I'm just going to end up naming the whole bloody league. But you see where I'm coming from. That is why we were very excited. Very excited about this UK Premier. Because we knew it was going to be one for the ages. We knew it was going to be one for the ages. Yeah. I mean, there's no draw in there, Chrissy, is there? There was no draw thing. Which I think a lot of people were complaining about. But look. It's a good result. It's probably a fair result, I think. I think you'd be hard pressed either side making a good case for a win there. It does mean these two sides have played each other twice and 2 draws. Chazadinho finished 2 apiece. A very good game. COALESCE taking the lead twice. EXITO pegging them back in. I mean, what time did that second goal go in? Maybe like the 82nd, 83rd minute. So EXITO probably, we're looking at the 80th minute saying they'll probably bite your hand off. It is what it is. 2 very good sides, and 2 sides I expect to be there in 2 or 3 weeks time. Don't forget, we only have 3 more weeks left of the season. So if you need to make a move, you've got to do it soon. I think that's probably the only disheartening thing for COALESCE, because I think a draw against EXITO is great, but when you're on a bit of a tear like COALESCE are, and when you look at that league table and say, look, a win here gets us to 50 points. We're in the conversation, of course. We're in the conversation on that 50 magic 50 points. They've got to wait until tomorrow because obviously the Pro Series is on a Monday. You only get one UK Premier. And I feel like COALESCE just want to keep on going. They're a side at the moment who are on the ascendancy. They want to keep playing games. They want to keep getting dubs. But they've got to wait till Tuesday now. So we will be looking at their results, if not getting them on stream again, to keep an eye on that as they make their title push. But look, I think one of the things that makes it so interesting as well, sorry, I keep looking over here because my league table's over here. One of the things that makes it more interesting as well is the amount of games that everyone's played. They're all kind of different. They're all spread out, which is why it's so much fun to track this over the course of the season. Once again, congratulations to both COALESCE and EXITO. No commiserations. I think a draw there. I think both sides probably for differing reasons would have taken that. But two very, very good footballing sides, which is the best thing. Right. And another very good advertisement for VPG and just Clubs 11s. Top 5 in our first season as an org is definitely, I don't think you should stop there though. I genuinely think it's up for grabs. I'm not gaslighting you guys, otherwise I wouldn't say it. There's so much football to be played as well, so much. Definitely be looking up, not down. That 6 point cushion, I think everyone below you has played the same games, so use that 6 point cushion. It might very well be 4 now, but everybody takes points off everybody in this UK Premier. You can see the amount of losses. We don't normally get that. We certainly didn't get that last season. So, yeah, I think looking up, not behind, and of course, keep smashing it in Elite C. Because then we'll see you in the VPG Esports Premier next season as well. Right then. Just the small matter of the round of 16 UK Pro Series. For those of you who don't know what the UK Pro Series is, it is the VPG LAN qualifying tournament. There are 3 of these. Is it 3? I think it's 3. 3 of these, whereby the higher up you finish, the more points you get towards qualification. And it is the top, I want to say 24. This changes on a weekly basis. The top 24 sides, based on points, will qualify for the LAN, and I'm sure there'll be some surprises in there as well. It's basically like the Royal Rumble. Just every now and then they just chuck some random people in there. Right, let's have a look at where the hell both these sides are, because they said they needed 5. That's not the best stream. Let's try the other one. Oh, these guys are ready. Who's this? This is NOVENTRA, isn't it? NOVENTRA are ready to go. Right. So yeah, both of these sides getting to the quarterfinals would be a great achievement. But first, they've got to kick the other one out. And both of these sides have good history in the UK LAN event. As we mentioned in the intro, NOVENTRA, a lot of their boys were part of that Lincoln side who finished 3rd. And Optimal achieved some massive things as well. And look, I genuinely believe, not just because we're going to be there again, I say we, me and Domino are both going to be there. If you are part of the club's community, I think you should be aiming towards getting yourself to the LAN. If your team does not qualify, definitely get down there or up there, depending on where you are, and support and just meet people from the community, because I genuinely think since then the community has become slightly less toxic, slightly, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that some of the guys who went there are very large, and if you mouth off to them, they will bench press you. So I think just that constant reminder that you never really know who you're talking to on the other end of Discord, it's quite nice, and it keeps people in line. And also, the football's really good. Occasionally, the football's really good. Middleton, you're one of the people who needs putting it back in line, so perfect timing from you, as per usual. Corey, yeah, you'll get your interview, don't worry. You'll get your interview. It's a foregone conclusion. Has to be. We'll try and get as many people in. I mean, I think last year we streamed it was a 14-hour stream, then a 12-hour stream, with interviews between every single game. Yeah, it was it was intense. The chat was going absolutely crazy with suggestions of players we had absolutely no idea. No one's got any name tags on, so it'd be like, oh yeah, get a conversation with this person. But 90% of the people there are just very awkward anyway. So it's like people don't want to make eye contact with anyone. I said this before, and I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. Get name tags at the LAN event. And we're golden. I can appreciate why some people would not want a name tag, Middleton. But, right, let's talk about these two sides, because we have been going on now. I can see that the invites are being sent as well. Optimal, 11th in the UK champ. NOVENTRA, 10th in the UK champ. That's what we love. This is a grudge match. NOVENTRA currently lead the grudge league. What's the opposite of grudge match? Grudge league. 3 wins to 1 with 2 draws against Optimal. The last time out in the champ was 2-0 to NOVENTRA. So can they do the same here? No losses in 5, including 4 wins for Optimal. So they go into this in a bit of form. One of those wins was against NOVENTRA as well in the Sunday League. Can you count Sunday League? Optimal will say yes, NOVENTRA will say no. NOVENTRA 3 wins in 5. Players to look out for: Gaffer Corey, 30 goals, 15 assists this season. Ebo Tyler, 21 goals. But he's not there. Boys and girls. Makes me sad. Right. I'm sure they'll make do. With Mega up front. He's got 8 goals to his name already this season. And 8 assists as well. So he can do a bit of everything. Right, housekeeping as we get into this second game of the stream. Second of 4. UK Pro Series. It is NOVENTRA in the all-white from left to right. Taking on Optimal in the Roma kit, as they politely give it back to the opposition. NOVENTRA been on the stream a couple of times this game cycle. Never once failed to deliver, which is why they're back. Dante, far side for Optimal. Back to Shang. Looking for the back post. Might very well find the back post, but Jake is there, heads behind for a corner. Chance to keep this pressure on. Excellent defending from Jake. I won't count it. No, that's fine. I won't count it. Is it though, Mike? Is it? Near post. Big Show punches. I don't think it is that much. Or do you just not want to see me, Mike? Watty. Back to the Gaffer. Pod start. Good back line. Maka as well. Good back 3. Dante can't keep that in. Driscoll. Ball given back to Optimal. Inches. Thanks, Mike. That's all I wanted to hear. Nothing's going on down here anyway. Optic. It might be worth just mentioning the brand new signing for Optimal, by the way. Pink Ballerina, aka Ndai. Look out for that man. Bellel to Optic. In behind to JH. Good save from the Big Show. Turns it behind. For a corner. Optimal are leading the race so far in terms of possession, in terms of chances created. Big Show very busy, and I tell you what, I'm not... Did he header that into the goalkeeper's punch? I mean, it's gone behind for another corner. Their third of the game already, 13 minutes in. 2 players in, 2 players on the edge of the box. Reeks of Arsenal, this. Near post, flicked on by Watty. To his centre-back teammate Maka. Bonesaw will get there. Gets it to Tony MT, one of the main reasons we're watching tonight, but curse of the commentator, because Hobnob comes across, dispossesses, Jake in the way, takes it down on the chest. Shang, though, wins it back, high up, cuts it back, first time ball to Bellel, good save, and well held from Big Show. Noventra, plenty of defending to do, they go direct. Podster, though, that's his bread and butter, and Misty goes long. Inches wins it back. Aqua edges. Pod is there. Leaves it for his centre midfield teammate Optic down the line to JH. Dispossessed by Aqua, though. He's a tidy player as well. Again, these two sides do play in that second tier of the UK. So we just had a UK Premier. These are both mid-table in the UK Championship. But of course, this is the UK Pro Series. The VPG Cup, essentially. Round of 16. So we need a result tonight. If it is a tie, it will be extra time and penalties. We had it last week. May very well happen tonight. Especially if Noventra carry on defending the way they are. Inches. Looking for striker's feet. Finds it. First time to Mega. Oh, he wanted a bit too many touches. It was smart play. But sometimes you have to just pull the trigger. Because if you don't buy a ticket, you don't win the raffle. Shang. Plenty of choices. To Bellel. Looking for Dante. Bit of a strange one in the air. Don't think he wanted it in the air. But Dante probably seeing the most of the ball so far for any side on that far side. Keeping away from my camera, you see. Tony. Over the top it goes. Aqua to chase. Inside to Mega. Looking for that reverse pass. But Optic there once again. Plenty of interceptions for that man. Watty, big switch. Gives it to Maka. Good football. Playing out from the back. Our optimal tidy side. There is Pink Ballerina. JH gets the shot off and ripples the back of the net. The left midfielder cutting in, gets it on that favoured left foot. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing but net. Top bins, arrows it in, and Optimal get exactly what they deserve. And you don't normally get exactly what you deserve in this game. But they have been the dominant side for this first 31 minutes. And now Noventra need to come out and play. So for the neutrals out there, like myself, sit back and enjoy. Tony MT slides it through. Bit of space. Inches the centre midfielder. The cam through to the centre midfielder. That is what we want to see. 33 minutes in. Optimal, deserved leaders as things stand. Mega headed down to Ismaili. And Dante there defending. Good block initially. Plenty of white shirts back, so they won't get counter-attacked. Into the corner it goes. Wow, Driscoll holds that ball up nicely. There's another land legend for you. Dante, though, can't keep his name out of our mouths at the moment. Tony, excellent turn. Looking for the back post. JH is there. Good defending, but it will be at the cost of a corner. Noventra, if they can pinch one before half-time, they would love that. Ball comes in from Driscoll this time. Oh, it's Jake. Near post. Nothing Optimal could do about that because the corner routine was so good. And that ball in was so good. The run was very good as well by Jake. The header not on target. Shang wins it back for Optimal. Having to do a bit of defending now. Ball gets slid through to Bellel. Again, the goal scorer picks it up. Oh, Jake stops. JH potentially finding the back of the net again. You'll have a sore thigh in the morning from that one, I tell you that. That had venom on it. 5 minutes to go till half-time. Optic finds Watty. Finds Big Show, the goalkeeper. They'll play out from the back, will NOVENTRA. They've gone direct quite a lot so far, proving they can mix up their arsenal as they play through the thirds, and playing through the thirds, they do well. Unfortunate ricochet lands at the feet of the optimal midfield, and they play through the thirds themselves. Bellel helping its way onto Dante as he breaks in and out of the box and back into the box. Bit of skill. Welshie comes across, tidies up. It will be a corner. On the stroke of half-time, this would be a cruel blow as NOVENTRA look to get a foothold back in this game. And other than scoring, they pretty much have done. But Watty gives it to Podster, who inexplicably goes to the edge of the box. I mean, a centre-back, yeah, the finish probably not going to be there. However, he was about 3 yards from goal. You'll need to explain that one to me as Tony goes towards back sticks as Marley heads it down. Misty with the save. And I tell you what a counter-attack that would have been, boys and girls. But it will be at half-time. 1-0 to Optimal. Good value for the lead, but I tell you what, NOVENTRA are not done yet. Not done yet. JH, of course, I expect to see you in the chat. If I had scored that, I would be going to every single chat for the rest of the night. Excellent finish, good sir. And that is the difference at the moment. That strike from JH could have been 2 as well, if not for that block from Jake, who, by the way, is having a sensational game. Could have scored on the other side. The same for Ismail as well at the back sticks for NOVENTRA. So positive signs for NOVENTRA despite being a goal down. But plenty to do. Plenty to do for this NOVENTRA side. And they've got 45 minutes to do it in, boys and girls. Remember, a loss here sees the losing side goes out of this cup competition. It is one and done from this point onwards. An Optimal, I think you would say, good value for the lead in that first half showing. NOVENTRA, though, they're on this stream for a reason, as are Optimal. It's a very good matchup, but NOVENTRA usually put a show on for us and do not write these boys out yet. Shang gives it to Maka. Is Ismaili Corey? Why are we using silly names? It's got to be, hasn't it? It's got to be. Even if it's not, I'm going to say it now. Bonesaw into Inches. Gets it back. Looking for striker's feet. Mega, who's been tidy. Thank you, Corey. Is playing up front alongside the gaffer, Corey. Obviously filling some big shoes tonight as he tries to get across. Has been playing wide midfield. Camp pretty much everywhere this season. Now plays alongside the gaffer up front. Gets it through to the gaffer up front. But it is gaffer versus gaffer as Podstar makes the block. A bit like Jake on the opposite side in that first half. 55 minutes gone. Optimal. 60 yards from goal. Back to their halfway line. Shang looking for inspiration. Gives it to Bellel. Not seen too much of Pink Ballerina. That's probably when he's at his most dangerous. There he is. Bellel. Here is Pink Ballerina into the goal scorer. Loses his man, but Bonesaw comes across. 6s and 7s. It is Bellel and Dante. Good save from the Big Show. The positioning had to be perfect because he had no save animation. But JH and this front line causing all kinds of problems. A second goal might very well kill it. But Jake, Big Show and co hanging on in there. Shang gives it in to Bellel. HZ comes across and clears. Good work. Tony MT. They'll be looking to him for inspiration as they got 4 men forward here with Aqua on the far side. Squares up his man, gets to the byline, cuts it across, goes down, nothing given. They cannot clear it away, and that's unfortunate. As Aqua was getting back on the pitch, the ball ricocheted to him in an offside position. And look, this game is on a knife edge. Optimal are a goal to the good, but I don't think even those would write off a NOVENTRA goal here. I do think they'll want a second just to bury it. Corey Driscoll with the shot. It's gone in. It's given. For some reason, the referee's watch is going off, so he's given the goal, and Driscoll finds his moment of magic. Both left midfielders scoring, and we said he had some magic moments in the LAN last summer. That goal may very well fire them into the LAN for this summer. Driscoll with the goal. Look, I said it in the first half, if you don't buy a ticket, you will not win the raffle. Driscoll, collect your raffle prize, please. Mist, to be fair, Mist has every right to be very confused, because it looked like a good save. Who are we to question the EA gods? Just when you think you've seen it all. What a piece then. NOVENTRA back in this game, but nothing's changed in terms of this optimal side pressing forward, and Jake turns it behind again for another corner. Optimal seen plenty of set pieces, nothing in the back of the net so far. They'll be looking to change that. HZ there. Oh, Pink Ballerina with the overhead across the face of goal. Just no one on the same wavelength. As he does the same again. Back post to Dante. Time to take it down on the thigh. Stabs it goalwards. HZ with the clearance. Aqua with the second clearance. Bonesaw with the third clearance. But Hobnob picks it back up. Dante, better space on this near side. Bearing down on goal. Cuts it across. HZ clears, and all optimal since that NOVENTRA goal. Backs to the wall. Optic beats one, beats two, gives it to the goal scorer, JH. What a ball that is! Oh, HZ, fantastic defending at the back post, because that man with the afro, Dante, was searching, and he's going to get the ball again, seeing so much of the ball. A real outlet for Optimal. And they go all the way back, presumably to go all the way forward. Optic can't find the pass, but it's going to fall at the feet of Pink Ballerina, dispossessed, and now a chance to counter. What a sting in the tail this would be. McAdee, excellent defending. Through ball cut out, now Hobnob. It's end-to-end stuff. We have entered basketball season, boys and girls. Dante, so much space on this near side. Looks to go around. I mean, Bonesaw's back in there. One of the CDMs. Driscoll, the goal scorer, looking to exchange passes with Tony MT. Hobnob sends a man for a Twix, or a Hobnob himself, but Tony MT back there making amends. Ball given away to Shang. Two players in the box. Decides to go edges instead. Optic into Pink Ballerina. Dispossessed by inches. Superb work from him. The two CDMs for NOVENTRA working overtime right now because Optimal look hungry. Hobnob direct. Jake does well. Watty wins it, but Bonesaw again, one of the two CDMs, picks it up for NOVENTRA. Risky pass into HZ. Keeps it moving. NOVENTRA look to go over the top. Corey tries to take it down. McAdee is there again. JH can't keep it in, so NOVENTRA will pick this one up. If we don't get a winner here, we need to message the team that are playing in game number 3. They are not going to like it, because we were already behind. Welshie back to Jake. Risky pass as they try and play out from the back. Dante wins it to Hobnob. Gets it back. Fouled. That's what you call a professional foul, boys and girls. And now the last roll of the dice in 90 minutes anyway. We may very well see some extra time action. Optic, it's not great, is it? It's not great. And now I've got some pleading to do. Bear with me because I need to let VENTUCORP know. And MISA, and they're not going to be happy. Not ideal, is it? Not ideal. But it is what it is. Right. One apiece. I mean, look, it's a straight shootout from here, boys and girls. It's a straight shootout. Both of these sides more than capable of winning it. it's just made the best side win. I'm not going to deep it because this game has been, as a neutral, it's been brilliant because you can feel the pressure. You can just feel the pressure because the next mistake wins. The next moment of magic wins the game. Simple as that. And if not, chuck it into the raffle and it's the penalties. Bonesaw into Driscoll. Hobnob tidies up. HZ wins it. Mega into Tony MT. Again, looking to go wide. And the wide ball is not on. Hobnob. Big diagonal. Jake once again does well. But Aqua, a rare rush of blood to the head from him. They've got players over here. Corey, 30 yards out. Has the shot. Finds the back of the net. Is that going to be the winner from the gaffer? It's goal number 34 this season. Like I said, boys and girls, buy a ticket, win the raffle, be like Corey. 2-1 to NOVENTRA. The turnaround is complete now. Can they hang on? Because I tell you what, I want to see the game stats because Optimal have been sensational going forward. NOVENTRA have been equally sensational at the back, but a draw here was a very fair result, I think. And now NOVENTRA making a case. I didn't say for all 3 points. It's not all 3 points because it's cup football. Is that goal going to be the winner, or is there more drama to come as we get into triple digits on the clock? Plenty of Roma shirts forward. JH with another strike. Big Show this time equal to it and holds it as well. We've seen already tonight. Very, very important. Deal with those rebounds. Podster takes it under his spell. Watty into Hobnob. JH. That goal seems like a long time ago now. It's just bangers for days. Bangers only in this game. You can only score from outside the box as a rule. Optic on the stroke of half-time. HZ is there. Optic wins again. Bonesaw, though, and I don't think they're going to be given the chance to go forward. Yes, they are. The referee is a NOVENTRA fan, I tell you what. That man's not a NOVENTRA fan at all, is he? Drags Tony MT down. Don't blame him whatsoever. I think they've got every right to be mad at the referee for that. Confirmation it was JH. I would have done the same. It does give them a free kick from an interesting range. We've seen them nestle from here, but it does take techers. And at this level, I don't doubt the techers are there. 30 yards out. Driscoll from range. That is very close. That is very close indeed. I'm going to check the chat. Again, I genuinely don't think... Normally I'll say a tidbit here, but we said a moment of brilliance, a moment of magic, or a mistake is going to be the difference here. And that's exactly what it is. I'm not going to put my big camera on. I'm not going to put the music on. I think we just need to literally wait for both of these sides. Because I tell you what, whilst it's only 2-1, and I say that loosely, it could have easily been a game where it's 3-4, 5-6, whatever it might be. Because the attacking play has been superb, and annoyingly for us, the defensive play and the goalkeepers as well have been sensational. It's often the way on stream. It's a real pain. But this game, do not be surprised if there's more drama, because both these sides are just going for hammer and tong. Even NOVENTRA, as Tony MT plays over the top. Corey was not onside. I didn't think he was, but again, stranger things have happened. Tony MT and Corey combining. Probably not for the first time this season, given some of the stats that Corey's got. Anyway, goal number 31. Wonder if he's scored a better goal than that, or a more important goal than that this season. Ball into the back post. It's almost perfect. Jake is there once again. And Exhibit A, very, very good defenders. Defending very, very well. It's pain. Ball into the back post. Dante looking for it. HZ, a big shout out to him as well. He's been sensational. Ball in, first time. It's a fantastic save from Big Show. Turns it behind. I think it was Bello or Pink Ballerina. It was very Pink Ballerina-esque. But I did think it was Bello who had the shot. But I tell you what, Big Show equal to it. A great save. Optic, the corner taker, gets it back in. Driscoll back here defending. Defending the big man on the back post as well. Such is the importance for wide midfielders to be able to win headers. 8 minutes to go. Optic, penalty spot. Podstar heads it down. Watty off the line and Big Show comes and claims it. Oh, Podstar and Watty combining. Cleared off the line. I just don't know what more Optimal have to do. They've been on top for large portions of this game. Wow. Is it a case of when, not if? Kitchen sink time. 4 minutes to go. Noventra 2-1 up after being a goal down. Optimal staring down the barrel of cup defeat in the round of 16. Unless they don't even need magic, they just need anything. Anything will do right now. Last chance saloon. Surely they've just got to load this box up, right? Surely. 4, 5, 6, 7 players up. Optic goes to the near post. HZ wins it again. That's been their problem. HZ and Jake have been on the end of everything that they've poured in. And when they haven't, Big Show's been there. Officially into extra time of extra time. Bodies flooding forward. Optimal needs something and they need something now. Ball comes in from JH. It's spilled. Welshie just throws himself at it. Excellent defending. Tony MT wins it. And that is going to be all she wrote. Surely the ball comes up. The ball goes out. And I have no idea what the referee's doing right now. We're at 122 minutes of 121 minutes. And it's not going to matter. There is the final whistle. Corey is the man of the moment. What more can I say? Corey and his backline have done the job. They have done the job. You've got to feel for Optimal. You really do have to feel for Optimal. Look, I'd love to stay. I'd love to stay on this game. But we've got two very angry esports Premier sides waiting for us right now. Look, I mean, thank you very much, both sides, for putting on an absolute barnstormer. Neutrals among us. Couldn't be happier with that. I appreciate it a lot. Congratulations to Noventra. Commiserations to Optimal. It's a cruel mistress. Clubs is always a cruel mistress anyway. But when it's cup football, look, anything can happen. And that game was on a knife edge for so long. Yeah, Big Show, superb. There he is in the chat as well. Welcome in, Big Show. Sensational stuff. The whole back line. The whole back line. We'll get the teams up again. The whole back line. Welshie, to be fair, I mean, look, Welshie played a 9. HZ and Jake played a 10. That's the only reason he didn't get called out. And then he chucked himself in the 121 minutes. Chucked his face first. John Terry-esque. Blocked it. Superb stuff. Big Show again. Dropping 10s. It's cup football, boys and girls. It's cup football, and Optimal will be scratching their heads wondering how the hell they didn't get anything out of that game. But Noventra will not care whatsoever. And Corey popping up, a bit of a land legend as well, with a sensational goal. Driscoll with, look, I've got a lot of time for Driscoll playing on that wide midfield, and if we, I didn't say it before, and I meant to when I was doing my notes. I meant to take the time out to say Driscoll is a very, he can give you things from wide midfield that it's unexpected, and then he goes and does that. Very unexpected. I genuinely think that he's worth his place in the side just for that, to be quite frank. Yeah, that whole back line in NOVENTRA, including the 2 CDMs as well, so fair play to NOVENTRA. Optimal commiserations, again, fantastic having you guys on here. You literally just peppered a goal for 120 minutes, and any other night you're scoring 6 or 7. Any other night that doesn't contain that back kind of 7, you're scoring 6 or 7 yourselves. Right. Let's give the Esports Premier their flowers now, especially these two sides. Thank you very much for waiting. I appreciate it. It's not ideal. Right, VENTUCORP, so good on Thursday that we had to get them back on the stream. 2-1 winners against COALESCE. They are hosting MISA, who beat them earlier on in the season 2-0. And it is a star-studded side. A star-studded MISA side. It should be a very good game. VENTUCORP are a very good footballing side, especially through the central position. And MISA are just a very good side. That's it. That's it. Apparently it's getting sent, but apparently it's not going through. That's slightly worrying, isn't it? I'll keep an eye on that for you. Welcome in, Tony. Welcome in. VENTUCORP, 1 loss in 6. 12 goals scored. Wait in the bush. Hello. We have royalty in the chat. Welcome in. Welcome in. I mean, look. To be fair, wait in the bush. I mean, I wish you were here on Thursday where I had all the good things to say about you. I hope you watch that stream back. It might be why you're here now, to listen to me make more nice comments about you. But welcome in. Dante, superb stuff from you tonight as well. MISA Esports won their last 6, 1 loss in 13. So 2 sides coming into this game bang in form, which is probably why they're on stream, truth be told. VENTUCORP 9th, MISA 7th, but both with lofty ambitions, especially the Monstars of VPG MISA Esports. They'll be looking for, I mean, at the start of this season, nothing less than, I guess, the league trophy, I guess. VENTUCORP, look, I'll let the VENTUCORP players tell you what they were expecting at the start of this season. A top 6 finish for me, I think, for those boys. A top 6 finish for anyone in this league. This league is ridiculous. A league of killers. And it's why this league constantly gets so much streaming from us. 2 games a night for the rest of your life. And we almost started with a goal as well. VENTUCORP in the purple from left to right. MISA, the away side, don't forget. Although both these sides predominantly in Spain. So I don't think any kind of lag, any kind of ping should be an issue here, as Koku has it edge of the box. Cherky, EXITO has the shot deflected over. Kamini reckons a MISA win tonight. They did win the reverse fixture 2-0. A good start from VENTUCORP though. Unlucky Beast. You would expect him to hit the back of the net actually. Over the top to, sorry, it was Darkred. 7 goals already this season for him. Antien, very tidy player. He is their 2nd highest rated player of the season so far. First touch for Wait in the Bush as well, who I know is in the chat. Dropped a 10 out of 10 on stream last week against Class. Will be looking to do the same and might very well need to do the same as Pele, who I think is Gyro, goes past his man. Good block in the end. And they do well. They will be penned back in that far side. Can't get it out. Hilem with the header. Koku into Unlucky Beast. Is EXITO into Gyro. Canella gets the shot off. Andrew, no, spilled. No, it's picked up, and Unlucky Beast was certainly lucky there. It was absolute pinball in that box. And Unlucky Beast, feeling his luckiest, slots it away from literally 2 yards out. Andrew was so good on Thursday. He spilt that ball. Look, I'm sure EA did him absolutely no favours there. But, and it's a big but, you have to be assured. You have to tidy up. We've seen the ball on the line a few times tonight already. But Right place, right time. That's all I'll say. Fox in the box. Beast is their highest scorer this season. 12 goals for him in 18 games. Picked up from Axe Clan. Good signing for MISA. That's why they are the Monstars. They can go out, find these players. And any team where Gyro is not your top goal scorer, you must be doing well. EXITO finds unlucky Beast. He was unlucky this time because he bumped into Wait in the Bush, one of the best in the business. But the ball's going to come straight back at them. And after a good start from VENTUCORP, just penned back in there as COALESCE loses his man. Finds Canella, looks to slide it through. Morrow wins it back, trying to play through this press. Look how many yellow shirts are pressing this as Alvaro, third highest rated player. Yeah, he's still a third highest rated player. We've seen that a few times tonight. That big switch from centre back to centre back. Alvaro tidying up for MISA well. Morrow picks it up. Backline more than happy to play out. Three very good centre halves for VENTUCORP. It's kind of what they're renowned for. They're a very good footballing side. Alvaro looking for his wide midfielder. COALESCE holds it under pressure, but Antian intercepts. Looks to move it inside, but Diego returns the favour, and off they go via Gyro. Roulettes into COALESCE. Players pouring forward now for MISA Esports. Koku picks up the loose ball, happy to recycle. Hilem. Big switch stays in this time. Guto. Alvaro, excellent work from that man under pressure. Press proven plus. Such is that man's quality on the ball. Onahi slides it through. Paulista gives it to Joker. Keeps it low. Danny Verdi with the save. It's excellent stuff from the Portuguese man. Turns it behind for a corner. VENTUCORP with a chance to apply more pressure here. 30 minutes in. 1-0 to the Monstars of VPG. Danny Verdi punches it away. Excellent header. Ohani picks it up. Looking for that back post. Helem. Acrobatic clearance. Joker. Andri Lopez. A weird ball. Gyro showing his strength there as well. Bonai wins it back. Over the top it goes. JK. Good feet from him inside to Nahi again. I need to find out who Nahi is because I know that's a different name. And it's someone we know. Gyro looking to go in behind. Adri Lopez, good covering. It's a very good game so far between these two sides. It's exactly what we'd expect. Two good footballing sides. Like I said, MISA 6 in a row before this game. Only one loss in 13. That was against MBD as well, who are on after this. And again, VENTUCORP 1 loss in 6. 12 goals scored in those 6 games. Good bit of form. We saw them on Thursday, beating a very good Class side 2-1. And again, Class are on after this game as well. Ball over the top, bit too straight, so Helem will help it on its way. COALESCE, bit of space to operate into. Gives it to Gyro. Runners in behind, chooses to hold it, so Onai steps out from centre-back, CDM, the cam. Here is Adritude, the ever-dangerous Adritude. Gives it to Joker, left foot. Danny Vera saves it. Saves it. 42 minutes on the clock. And he didn't just save it, he held it as well. We've seen a couple of rebound goals tonight. Adritude makes the tackle. The game is finally poised, save for the goal, and the goal was what the goal was. EA very much helping the aforementioned Lucky Beast, aka Unlucky Beast. His 12th of the season. 12 goals in 18 games for him now. Spearheading this MISA Esports attack. Big switch from Canella. Hilem into Alvaro. Helps it on its way. COALESCE in the box, and it will be half time. Like I said, a very good game. A very good spectacle. And I think it's... I wouldn't even say it's one for the purists, because sometimes when we say that, it means it's a bit of a midfield battle. you know, there's class out there, whatever. But this truly is just a good spectacle to watch. Two very good footballing sides as well. And look, VENTUCORP going into this in good form, 9th place as well, looking to move up that table. I think the way it stands at the moment, MISA will want a second, they'll want a third. From a neutral point of view, VENTUCORP, it forces them to come out and play because they are very good at defending leads. So the fact that they have to come out, get Soypat involved, get Joker involved, because they are two very, very good players. And someone please tell me who Anuha is, because I need to know, and I'll find out at the end, and it's going to kill me. It's going to kill me. But get him on the ball. Try not to drag him so deep back into CDM, because Albasis and Antien are more than capable of protecting that back line. And when you need to go for a goal yourselves, you kind of want Onahi on the turn and feeding those two strikers, because at the moment, feeding off, I don't want to say they're feeding off scraps, they're not. They've had plenty of possession, plenty of half chances, but this MISA Esports side can defend till the cows come home, and that's the problem here. A booking early on. Is that Koku? Looks like it. Your CDM gets booked minutes into the second half, when you're going to be doing a lot of defending. Again, it's another reason for this man, Onahi. This is such a magician. To go and sit on Koku, to go and get him that second booking. And if not, spin away from him like you did there. Soypat. Albasis, the centre midfielder now, playing wide midfield. Tells you everything you need to know about this VENTUCORP side. They need to come up with something. Canella into the box, exchanging passes with Alvaro. That's a fantastic save with the feet from Andrew. Excellent play from MISA. I'm not sure who it was who actually got that final shot. It was a Tommy toe punt towards goal. Look, we saw their first goal. They saw their first goal. They'll take anything. As you would in the VPG Esports Premier. Goals are hard to come by. Albasis into Soypat. JK, Alvaro, who spearheaded that last attack for MISA, back there defending. And Koku, big switch. Guto. Again, another switch. Alvaro under pressure. Here's the gaffer for MISA. Soypat, edges, gives it to Joker, gets the shot off. Danny Vera is there again and holds the ball again. Excellent work from him. Welcome in, Kevin. Shout out to his boy Karim. Big switch to Guto. Gyro looking for that angled pass. Will eventually find Carlos on this near side, right midfield. Kuko into Canella. Tricky customer is that man. Ex-striker playing wide midfield. Usually means goals and assists. But Albasis is there. Wins it. Slides it through. Not sure who that was. The cameraman playing silly buggers with us there. Albasis wins it back though. The highest rated player on that VENTUCORP side. Having to do a lot of work to get his side up the pitch. Adritude helps it on its way. Soypat muscled out. There's so many yellow shirts around him. Welcome in, Wheats. Deu Guto into Gyro. Koku helps on its way to Canella. I thought the camera snapping there was the referee giving a free kick. It's not going to be a free kick. Now he wins it high up though. It is 2v2 if he can get it moving. Joker waiting for support. Finds support. Anuhi blocked by Guto. Will be a corner. VENTUCORP. 66 minutes gone. Chance now from the set piece. Unable to break through from open play. Back sticks. Adri Lopez is there. Chasing it down. They're not going to win it though. Koku holds that ball up. Plays it inside Deu Guto. And there is the switch again. Good work from this MISA Esports side. It's what they do best. 6 wins in a row. Looking to make it 7. Unlucky Beast looking for his second of the game. Roulette's through, looking for the back post. JK is there, wins it. The ball falls at the feet of EXITO. Not the best first touch, but now got it under his spell. It's a superb ball, waiting the bush. Equal to it, though. And Adritude helps it on its way. Comes immediately back. Koku, the CDM up there for some reason. MISA, you can probably tell, looking for a second to put this game to bed. First time ball over the top. Adritude having to act like a fullback at the moment. Gyro turns on it, slides it through, looking for Canella, waiting the bush. Composure personified from that man. A good interception and keeps the ball for his side, but nothing sticking at the moment for VENTUCORP, and I think that's probably been their problem at the moment. Alvaro into Koku's feet. Turns on it under no obligation and no pressure to go forward. Nobody's told EXITO that at the moment, though, because Canella's shown his marker. A clean set of heels. Near post. Gives it to Carlos at the back post. Doubles the lead for MISA Esports. Simple as that. EXITO over the top to Canella. Canella from left midfielder to right midfielder. And there is Carlos, as he so usually does at that back post. Finds the back of the net. Is that going to be lights for VENTUCORP? 2-0 as it was earlier on in this season. If they want something, they're going to need to get it as soon as possible. And now, only now, waiting the bush up from up to join the attack. The ball headed down to JK, stabbed it wide, and again, it's another case of when teams go 2-0 down and they chuck players forward, they look so dangerous. It always puzzles me why they don't do it sooner. I mean, to be fair, this is probably why. Gyro, 2v1. It's going to go bearing down for goal. But look, you know, fortune favours the brave. You have to be brave when you're chasing the game. Gyro's missed the target. Ex-Ballon d'Or, by the way. You would expect him to slot that home. But VENTUCORP, if they want something out of this game, they're going to need to do it. Probably yesterday. 2 straight from Andrew. Gobbled up by Alvaro. That's his bread and butter. Plays through the press as well. Koku into unlucky beast. It's sensational stuff. I can't hold the line. And a good line from VENTUCORP as well. They have to be very clever right now as they leave 1 or 2 back. Sending that grey afro of waiting the bush up. And again, every time they've got it forward, since committing these men forward, they've looked good. Onahi picks up the loose ball. Plenty of purple shirts to look for. Ball in, though, not great. Canella under a lot of pressure. Finds a way through. This is what this MISA Esports side do. Pressure is for tires. They are so used to playing under pressure. Unlucky beast. His goal seems like a very long time ago now. Canella holds it up. Gives it to the goal scorer. Stabs it goalwards. Adri Lopez and co turn it behind. And that will be it as we go into the formalities now. MISA 2, VENTUCORP 0. Anything here would be a consolation for either side. Goal kick given. Andrew to send this one into orbit, you would imagine. MISA Esports. Good value for this win as well. The goal was a strange one. EA has some answering to do, truth be told. If I'm a VENTUCORP player, if I'm a VENTUCORP fan, I'm asking the question, most certainly. But it did give VENTUCORP a long time to get back into that game, and they were just unable to break an extremely good, extremely experienced, and extremely well put together MISA Esports side down. And look, if you can't break these top sides down, all it takes is a goal or two, and they'll see you off every time, and that's effectively what's happened here. Congratulations to MISA, commiserations to VENTUCORP, and apologies for making you guys wait. Right, let's go and find this last game, because it is the main event of the evening, and it is Class taking on second place NBD. Never back down. The Frenchman looking to never back down and potentially lift the trophy. And here is the trophy table, also known as the league table. I don't know why I said that. They've got some work to do, truth be told, and a lot of it bows down to if the other sides can just take points off of Al Waha, because that's what's going to need to happen. NBD, I mean, keeping their side of the bargain, only losing 2 in 26 is sensational form. And I can confirm they've only lost 2 in their last 33 games in all competitions. But Al Waha are a different beast, and they just don't draw any games. They literally just don't draw any games. And I think that's the problem here for NBD, for Fama, for Besiktas, Neon, MISA, for the win. Anyone chasing that league title, that is the problem here. When these sides play Al Waha, they are more than happy to get a draw. But it does mean, again, I've said it previously, when sides, and by sides I just mean specifically Black Sheep, because they seem to be the only side that can beat Al Waha at the moment. They've beaten twice this season. When you play Al Waha for a draw, Al Waha will pick you off. It's why they don't draw. They don't play for draws. They will play for a win. And it's only the sides who go out on a brave who have beat them so far this season. With a lot of the bottom sides in the league table, realistically, it is what it is. Those top 10 sides, and I'll just cut it off with top 10, not looking at anyone in specifically, but when those sides play Al Waha, I know for a fact they would say in the team chat beforehand, we'd take a draw here. And it's a dangerous game. Because if you get a draw against Al Waha, then great. You know, you got a point against arguably the best side, arguably one of the best 4 sides in the league. But it doesn't do anything for the league table, because they've got so many games in hand and they just win so many games anyway. And look, Al Waha have been sensational this season, and a bit like how MISA are set up in terms of, yes, they've got very good attacking players, but the balance is top notch as well. Their side is so well balanced. And I think that's one of the things that, again, NBD need to be looking at as well. And quite clearly, the balance to their side is sensational. And I normally sit on the fence in these types of games, but I just think this class side, 8th place in VPG Esports Premier, is sensational. But this NBD side, they are missing Yanis tonight, which I think is such a positive for Class. The fact that Class are playing at home as well. But then I'm just looking around the rest of the team, and they've got Capone, Festic, Nair. That midfield 3 is just crazy. It is just crazy. Capone, Nair, and Festic are 3 of their top 4 players this season. So when you're thinking about how we're going to break this side down, even if you get through that midfield, you've then got the back 4, including the goalkeeper. I don't think it's going to necessarily, because Class have been there, done it, and Class Doyle's been there, done it. He's got a relatively new look side, but he's got his stalwarts in tonight, which is good. Hayes has been in great form this season. Every time we've seen him play, he's been brilliant. 10 assists this season in 37 games. Zegil was a late call-up as well, and I think him coming into this side, look, is his top position striker? I'll let you guys answer that one. I've seen him play midfield more than I've seen him play up front. But he has been playing up front recently, and clearly I'm never, ever, ever going to question anything Class Doyle does in terms of management or as a centre-forward as well. But I think on paper, NBD go into this as favourites. Despite being away from home, despite being Yanis-less. It'd be worth seeing if he's signed for another side. I don't have any reason to believe he would, other than you don't normally see the best players in the world miss game nights. But hey, what do I know? I hope these 2 sides aren't waiting for me. They're not. I'll let them know that they can kick off whenever they want. Class Doyle. But again, positive for Class. They've got the stalwarts. Josh Chapman, Viper, who's been brilliant, by the way. Zoddy, by the way, I think has been. I know he's not statistically on that list, but for me, he's been their best player this season. The introduction of Koblerone welcome. I mean, luckily for Class, he had a season in the VPG Sports Premier. Otherwise, this is an absolute baptism of fire for the brand new signing, taking on MBD. But he's up for it. He's up to it. He's a very good goalkeeper. KP, another good signing as well. Queso was scripted to play up front tonight. And again, 8 goals in 28 games, but only 7 starts as a striker. So a player who is good in front of goal as well. I don't want to say he's been relegated to wide midfield, because I personally think he's a better wide midfielder, just because 1, he'll get you goals from wide midfield, but 2, you can trust him to get back. And I think that's why Class Doyle trusts Josh Chapman on the wide midfield as well, because everyone knows Josh Chapman can play cam and do it very well, can play up front, can do it very well. But it's trusting the wide midfielders, I think, is a... When you're constantly making signings like Class Doyle has to do, a very astute manager in the transfer market as well, we've said it before, I'll say it again, you need to be able to have those players you rely on, and quite clearly he's got those, his favourites that he knows he can rely on. That being said, it's just such a tall order, such a tall order for Class, but good luck to them. Look, they're at home, they're in great form, 1 loss in 5. They have lost 2 in a row on stream last week, so maybe, you know, if they do lose this game, we'll take full blame. But they got nothing to lose, effectively, and I think maybe that plays into their favour a little bit as well. Off we go then. They are in their traditional, I love their traditional Malaga kit, that blue and white stripes, defending this goal to our left that MBD are attacking quite frantically early on. MBD in the all black, the Frenchman away from home. Epan partnering Robbins up front tonight in the absence of Yanis. 38 goals, Yanis. But don't worry, they've got plenty of goals across the rest of the side. Is Barbosa who comes in tonight for Yanis, as Epan goes up front from wide midfield. Barbosa on the far side of midfield. Only played 3 games this season. 1 goal. Not a bad return, to be fair. But all eyes on him. And again, Zalo as well. In for Morad. I do believe Morad was supposed to be playing tonight. So welcome in, Zalo. No stats on you because it was so late. It was a late call-up. But I'm sure he's smashing it. Hayes. In that case, then, I guess Class might be licking their lips here. Vipers. One of the stalwarts. Nair is there. Of course he is. This may very well be Capone. Robbins into Epan, exchanging passes. Viper and Co do well into, I didn't say row Z, but actually it's row A. But you know what I mean. Into the stands it goes. Zalo into who I'm assuming is Capone. Looking for Barbosa at the back post. Queso, again, that's what I mean. Very, very good defensively. And I know he doesn't want to be. He's a sinner for his own success, is Queso, being so good at defending. But very, very good going forward. Epan. Zalo, bit of space, half a yard, blocks the shot. Watch your moves with the block. Does trickle behind for a corner. NBD. Early doors, chance to make some moves here. And watch your moves. It's on the end of it. Capone keeps it alive. So Epan swings it in with the left boot this time. KP clears. Flicked on by Josh Chapman. Good ball into Gilly's feet. Ziegel. Back to Class Doyle. Plenty of blue and white shirts getting forward now, joining the attack. Hayes, the cam, tries to cut back. Zalo does well at the expense of a corner. Back to front for Class. And they return the favour and get a corner of their own. Watch your moves over the bar, but there is a stark reminder that Class are not to be messed with. They're 8th in the top league in Europe for a reason, boys and girls. And top of the VPG UK Premier. Mookie, which means Big Pewee should be around here somewhere. Zalo. Lays, Nair, etc. Just Liquid football. KP gets his foot in. Will fall back at the feet of Festic through the legs of Class Doyle. And halfway line is Mookie into Capone. Helped on its way to Robbins. Festic turns on it. Rise is there. Capone. All sorts going on the edge of that box. Class stand firm. And again, I always say it when I'm watching Class. Teams don't like playing against Class, and that is my biggest compliment to them. I wouldn't want to play against this side. They are crafty. They are classy. They are defensively solid. They can get a goal either on the deck or going direct. You just don't know what's coming from them. Zoddy. And they've got Zoddy as well. Falls nicely to KP. Plays it through to Queso. Good football on the deck as well. Gilly squaring two men up. Support in the form of Josh Chapman. Gets the shot off Wackabashai. Bread and butter for him. Holds the ball as well. Getting his gloves nice and warm. Capone. Good end-to-end stuff as things stand. Capone, who knew this man had that type of pace? He's ran about 90 yards and he's not finished yet. Kalo gives it away to Hayes. Ball over the top. Lays initially dealt with it. Mookie digs him out. Yada facing his own goal. Reluctant to go back to the goalkeeper. Probably, I'm sure they trust Wackabashai. They don't trust EA and goalkeepers. We've seen several glimpses of that tonight. Festic takes one in the back, but keeps possession. Now he can't because Eternal Viper steps in. Excellent win from him. 3v3. Slides it through to his gaffer. Gives it to Hayes. Looking for Ziegel. Goes down as well. I think the animation was him trying to get on the end of it rather than going down. What the hell is Coblerone doing? He is a sweeper keeper after all, but that has taken the mick. Epan, good save. The less said about the sweeping, the better. We'll talk about his shot stopping, which was superb right there. Corner to NBD. The Frenchman. Epan looking to go for goal, maybe. Zoddy. 37 minutes in, goalless so far. Been a good game, though. Queso cut out by Capone. Robbins with 26 assists this season, by the way. So, goals and assists from that man. Class Doyle into Ziegel. Waiting for the overlap, which is Queso. Into the box, looking for near post. Mookie repels. Keeps it alive. Looking for Josh Chapman. Good turn. Wackabashai equal to it once again. And MBD, they are, just looking at my list now, they are missing a lot of goals in their team tonight. And are they going to rue that? Ziegel looking to find the gaffer. Class Doyle, as many do. 26 goals this season so far. And counting. Wackabashai with the punch. Looked tidy so far this season. One of the best in the business. Of course he does. Zalo squeezes it through. Now a chance for Barbosa to work his magic. Edge of the box. Gives it to Robbins. Bears down on goal. Queso back there. Keeps it alive. Do the boys in black. Clearance comes in. Helps it on his way. It's got to go. Look at the time. And it does go. Good game management. Hayes into a bit of space. Far side is the cam. Gets to the byline. Keeps it on the deck. Are they going to win it back? No, they're not. So it's going to be the halftime whistle. A very good game for a 0-0 as well. One of the better 0-0s you'll see at halftime. And I tell you what, the game's on a knife edge. Disregard everything I said going into this game. Class have turned up. Like I said, 2 defeats on stream last week. Going into this game, just a 1 loss in 5. But MBD on the flip side of that, 2 losses in their last 33. An interesting stat though, and again, if any of the Class guys are in the chat right now, yes, they do have 2 losses in 33 games, 2 losses in 7 games as well. So it just shows how good they were before that. So the last 7 games have been 2 losses as well. Without Yanis, without Morad, that is over almost 60 goals lost this season. So a very good time to play them. MBD certainly not out of this game, and they've looked good going forward, but Class, as always, plucky in defense. This game could go either way, and very, very excited to bring you the second half. Right then. Which way is this one going to go? Find out with me in the next 45 virtual minutes. Class attacking his goal to our left. Donned by Wakabishai. And NBD, second place NBD, who very well need to keep the pressure on league leaders Al Waha. Because they're not letting up as things stand. So NBD want nothing but a win here. Oh, Ziegel, good. A couple of good turns. Festic, though, gets him back with one of his good turns of his own. Hayes has been very, very good this season. Very, very good this game. Josh Chapman. Class seem to be really growing into this game, which is dangerous for the Frenchman. We did see them lose on Thursday on stream to Besiktas, by the way. Epan, great work. Has been playing wide midfield for MBD a lot this season. Up front tonight, as Yanis is missing. Penned back in. Well and truly. A good press from NBD, forcing Class to go wide. But they pick up the loose ball, which is what Class do very, very well, amongst other things. Hayes looking for striker's feet. Zarlo is in there. Forced to go back to his own goal is the skipper, Yarda. Festic into Nair. Good football from the Frenchman. Robbins, 26 assists this season. Capone to Nair. Finds Robbins, but Vipers having a good game. Dispossessed though. Barbosa falls nicely to Festic. The goalkeeper had committed to that initial shot, which was blocked. And it fell so nicely to Festic. Right place, right time. Won't score an easier goal all season. Left-footed. And look, again, what I will say is we've seen that goal a couple of times tonight, but fortune favouring the Brave. 1 with the shot, 2 with the follow-up. Queso with his own shot, blocked by Nair. And this is what I mean, boys and girls. If you don't buy a ticket, you don't win the raffle. They had the shot after some good work, and Festic pops it away. Wakabishai, one-handed punch, falls back to the corner taker. Hayes stabs it goalward. Zodi is there, and there is the man who has been their player of the season for me. Zodi in the nick of time. Look at that, 4 yards out, no mistake. Even with a world-class goalkeeper in the form of Wakabishai, Zodi's not going to miss from there. An instant reply from Class. 1 apiece. This game, the first half was just bubbling away. It was just waiting for a spark. Festic was the spark. And Zodi. What does that make him? Zodi's the wick. That will be the last analogy I use, by the way, because that was terrible. Instead, we'll leave it to the football, and Josh Chapman gets absolutely cleaned out. No yellow card given, which is very surprising. Class Doyle goes edges. Mookie wins it. Off they go. No, they don't, because Robbins is hauled down. I believe that's Hayes. Yes, it is Hayes. The Cam won't mind picking up a booking there at all. 1 apiece then. Game on a knife edge, as it was for basically the whole of the first half. Both of these sides going hell for leather. Back sticks. Space opening up. Xylo squares it across to Epan. Epan is a fox in the box. That man oozes class, oozes experience. But talk about that knockdown. Zalo in the team, a late call-up, and gets his assist. Epan, if we thought Festic's goal was easy enough, Epan steers it home. Quite similarly. Your call, Class. Wow, almost bang on cue. Wakabishai saves and holds. Not sure who that was popping up at the back post. Was that Ziegel? But good work from Queso and co. Hayes wins it back, high up. Bearing down on goal. Shifts it onto the right foot. Gives it to Ziegel. Holds the ball up. Just lost a bit of momentum. Barbosa back there. All hands on deck for MBD, the wide midfielder. Forming kind of a back line there. Zalo into Nair. Festic. Good work from MBD. Robbins helps it on his way, and there is Epan gets his second in quick succession. When we talk about world-class teams like MBD, we talk about world-class players. And unfortunately for Class, Epan has showed up tonight. Put up front in Yanis's absence. Ay, ay, ay. 38 goals for Yanis this season. Epan steps up. It's a like-for-like replacement. It's a like-for-like replacement. Epan had 12 goals at the start of this game. Well, make that 14 for that man. Can do a bit of everything, can Epan. Like I said, been playing wide midfield for a lot of this season. Stepped up when called upon, and just going back to that chance that Zigo had at 2-1. Just going back to that chance that Hayes had on the edge of the box. And again, Class have not done much wrong this whole game. And in fact, they've been very good. They've matched MBD for a lot of this game. It's fine margins in the VPG Esports Premier. It really, truly is. KP with the clearance. Mopped up by Capone. Barbosa goes back. Nair, big switch. Again, no rush, but Hayes wins it back. Yada, pinch in his pocket. One-touch football, edge of the box. Falls to Robbins. Oh, what a save from Cobes. Sensational stuff from that man. Tipped onto the post, keeps his side in it. And can this Class side repay Cobes there, because he had no right to save that. Excellent stop. It's all going to be for nothing, isn't it? Mookie turns it behind to make it 4-1 to NBD. Tell you what, that corner from Epan had such venom on it. He tried one in the first half that was guff. And I tell you what, that second one there, the header back across, Mookie acting like prime R9. Reactions of an out-and-out goal scorer. The centre-back makes it 4, and that's lights for Class. But I tell you what, I'm not sure this is a 4-1 game. As good as MBD have been, it's just every time they get it here, they look so good. The one-touch football is just superb. And again, look, if Class can keep this side together, if they can keep availability up, if they can keep these boys together, they'll do well. Because again, like I said before the fourth goal, they've matched this MBD side, who, by the way, have just put together a world-class side, because they can go out and basically sign anyone. So for Class, again, Class Doyle, he's had to dip his hand into the free market occasionally. Ziegel with the turn, left foot strike, Wakabashai makes the save, Mookie makes the clearance. You know, it's chalk and cheese in terms of, I'm guessing, I'm just casting aspersions here, but in terms of, not necessarily draw, but finances maybe. And if you can still match a side like MBD for as long as they have done, they'll go far. It's just a case of keeping the side together. And there is the final whistle, by the way. Not a 4-1 game by any stretch of the imagination. However, take absolutely nothing away from MBD, because going forward, and defensively to be fair, they were excellent. And look, on a different day, Class gets something there. I don't want to say I wrote their obituary before they even started, but I said it was going to be a difficult game. I'm just seeing if they go onto the highlights here. We said it was going to be a difficult game for them, and it was a difficult game, but it was a game where they matched MBD for a good 60 minutes. And you can see there the stats, 8 shots apiece. That's why at 0-0 we were saying it's a very good 0-0. But ultimately, NBD had enough. NBD had enough. And speaking of having enough, I think that's me. I think that's me had enough. Welcome in, Astro. I mean, your timing's terrible, but I appreciate the sentiment. 4 games done and dusted. Another 4 games at the exact same time tomorrow. Please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you follow. And we'll do it all again with 4 brand new games. 2 lots from the UK Premier. 2 lots from the VPG Esports Premier. Guys and girls, thank you very much for joining me. I have been 8Ball of Pro Clubs Weekly Fame on behalf of VPG, and I'll see you again tomorrow, 8 PM. Don't miss it.